Hello all, this is Dswank, and I am in Space Engineers, and I'm working through a new ship. I'm not quite finished with it. I still need to do lights on the interior, lights on the exterior, your normal things. But what's gotten me right now is I can't pressurize my ship, and I'm not sure what's causing it. So, it's a fairly simple ship. It started out, my idea was to build a Corvette, but with the weapons on it and the uh, damn it, close. Thank you. The weapons on it and how heavily armored it is, despite its size, I think it a frigate, and this is a would be a light frigate variant. It's fairly small actually, but all the outer shell is all heavy armor, so it should take a beating. It has less guns, but a better coverage than, say, the monitor over there. But it has roughly the same shield capacity as the monitor. So I think that this one, I think it could take the monitor in a fight. Now inside, well, first, this variant would be a scout variant. And I have a couple of ideas for, once I'm finished with it, modifying it to where it had better weapons, but removed this drone bay in the front. And now, this area would be a combination medical area, which I forgot to put the med bay in. I'm not doing too hot on this build so far, but I'm running out of time to get a video done for tomorrow, or today. And I had hoped I'd be further along in it, but I've gotten hung up on trying to fix this oxygen leak. But anyway, this would be medical area / cafeteria. Not many people would be on board this ship. Actually, there's enough cryo bays that most of the crew could be in cryostasis. Now, I love these elevators. These are the MCM elevators, and I'm using them because they're awesome. But this would be the crew area. This is the crew showers and stuff. And again, no pressure. I think it's something to do with this main room because everything is slightly leaked into it. We have kind of the crew rec room. Showers and bunks and storage stuff for their bunks. Thank you, mouse. Are you going to continue to fight me? And then down we go. And we're out here, just on the other side. Now, in here, again, I think this is the area that I'm having the air leak in, but I'm not sure where. We have our engineering. We also have our teleporter pads. And another elevator that goes down. And that elevator, we'll get to it in a bit. But we can come up here. I didn't get a couple of these painted either. We have another elevator that goes up into the command area, which actually is pressurized. At least last time I checked was pressurized. Yep. Okay. We have our bridge, which I really like it. I like the command seat here. And when you're in the command seat, I like this. I mean, it's all doesn't really matter, but sitting here seeing all this stuff right in front of you like this, I mean, it feels like a good command spot. So, are we moving? Yes, we are. Okay. I was pressing buttons. Didn't realize I was pressing buttons. But since we're here, let's take a look at its movement capability. It moves pretty quick. It's fairly maneuverable. Points in good direction fairly quickly. So, it's... it's a good brawling ship because of its maneuverability. Um, and a good support ship. And because it's heavily armed, I think it would last longer in combat than the Monitor. Armored. Doesn't have the weaponry that the Monitor has, however. Now, this is kind of a landing platform. You have to be... Either the ship can't be moving, or you have to have a very specifically designed ship to dock here because of that thruster. And there's another docking point below, and then you have your merge block docking area for ships for recrew and things like that. And you come down here, and this is also where the computers are going to be. And you've got an elevator that takes you back up. So it's a fairly simple ship. I really like it. Again, I need to put the lights in and things like that, and that's probably going to be sometime next week that I get done with that. But I also feel I really need to figure out why my pressure issue is occurring, and I need to figure out a way to fix that so that doesn't happen as well. Possibly, I don't know. But, yeah. I've got some problems I need to figure out how to fix. And I have a feeling some of it is due to some of the mod blocks that I'm using not being airtight. So that could be part of the issue I'm having. So I may glass in some areas and see if that fixes stuff. But that really messes with my amount of space down here, because there's a few more things I'd like to add, make it look nice. But anyway, let me see, because people liked it when I did combat trials with it, with the Monitor. Oop. And my next plan after showing this combat off will be to engage one of the fleet monitors. Oh wow. The system is not happy. Oh, something went off. Oh, wow. Keep more firepower up. Roll. See if we can get some of the bigger guns up and shoot. Ing. Oh, wow, that's a lot of just lights. Alright. Turn. Turn. See if we can get any of the side guns firing. Yep. I thought we were. Yep. We brought the other guns online. Alright, well, that's going. Let me go F8 and fly over here. Okay. Yeah, where we got behind it, it can't really do much from behind. So, maneuvering is what will keep these ships alive. And we're just getting it from behind. But it's taking a lot of firepower to actually get this thing. And considering that this entire side got the snot kicked out of it. Oh, well, we still have some, the upper Bofors were still up. But almost all the other guns were gone from this side. And this ship originally was designed as something to combat, or basically be the Hatari for this fleet. And I think I've done a pretty good job with that. It's quite a bit bigger than the Hatari, I think. But it's still a fairly small ship. And wow, it has gutted the interior. Okay, back to F8. This is the one that had just the entire ship shooting through the back end. And it's pretty much offline. But it's still a ship, a recognizable ship. Inside, everything's on fire. Okay. And we're into engineering that was gutted. So, yeah, kind of what I was expecting. And we're going to engage the Kraken. Probably from the worst possible angle to engage it, with the exception of head on. Okay, and it's being stupid with the projection. Alright, return fire. Holy crap. Yeah, the Kraken's a lot meaner than I realized. But considering the fact that we're still a functional ship at the moment, I think we're doing pretty well. And we rammed it. And we are tearing it up. Quite a bit, actually. Those two big cannons in the front were the biggest things I was afraid of. But we are actually tearing it up pretty good. For some reason, the big guns on the bottom aren't targeting us. And I think I'm going to let it sit for a bit while we see how this plays out. And let's see. We're not really getting much firepower past their... I mean, we still have our Gatlings going, and I mean, really, that's where most of their damage is coming from, is Gatlings as well. So the only reason why the Kraken could do better, I mean, yes, both ships at this point could survive, but the command situation for the frigate here is a much better position, I feel. Oh, and it looks like some of our big turrets are firing again, finally. The Bofors are definitely firing. And I do like the new shield graphics. So machine gun death. I think the victory is going to go to this little frigate. I mean, it's still fighting. Oh, we just took a big shot in the face. Up, our gravity generator just got shot. That's kind of in the center of our ship. Okay, so let's retreat. That would definitely be cue to run away. But, I mean, point blank range from the last remaining big cannon on the Kraken. And for the most part, the ship's still functional. Okay, so let's take a look at the damage that the ship took. I mean, the front end is kind of wrecked completely. And, I mean, we were holding our own until I flew in front of that big cannon. And I took a shot right there. How the hell did that shot occur? Did it go through the floor? Maybe it came through the front. But somehow something went through and hit the gravity generator. But and the bridge got opened up. But the captain's chair was still there. So let's go and take a look at the Kraken now. Control, okay, well, no, I'm not going to control shift space because I'm going to get shot if I do. But, I mean, the forward section was completely torn apart. Crew quarters torn apart. Dining hall got hit. Reactor room has some fires. That's kind of impressive. Let's see, we lost a few reactors too. Here. Here as well. Ow, this whole side got shelled pretty hard. Took out some jump drives. This area got hit pretty hard. So, while I do think that I would have to call it a draw. That says a lot about just how good heavy armor is. And how you don't really need a lot of large weapons to tear something up. Because both these ships had shield generators on it. This one had better shields. It was a bigger ship, more large guns, and pretty much it got wrecked. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me what you thought, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.